Hey everybody, Don Georgievich here, jobinterviewtools.com. Today I'm going to show you how to answer the question, what do you consider are your most significant strengths? And this is a top 10 question. You can expect to get it on your interview. I'm going to show you how to come up with a couple of different ways to answer this question and where you can pull these stories from and how to relate your strengths to the requirements for this job. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so let's get started. What do you consider your most significant strengths? I mean, what are you good at doing? And when this is a top 10 interview question that you can really expect to get on any job interview. They're going to want to know what you feel you are best at doing, and it needs to be something that's related to the job that you're interviewing for, and it needs to be related to things that you've done in the past. Now, you should have at least 3 of these kind of stories ready to go at any given time, because if they ask you, what do you feel your greatest strengths are, you just don't want to rattle off one of them. You want to have a couple of these so you can interject these stories in throughout the interview. So you want to have a few of these that are ready to go. They need to be related to the job, though. That's really the key to answering this question. They can't be personal stories. Like, maybe you're a great piano player. I'm sure you're a fantastic parent. Maybe you're a good baseball player. All that stuff. They don't want to hear that. Those are personal interests. They're not related to the job. That's the thing. That's the dividing line right there. They're not related to the job. So you need to come up with things that are related to the job. And that's where so many people blow this question. Now, some people will even go in there and they'll say, I don't have any. Okay, don't tell them you don't have any strengths. Everybody has strengths. You just need to dig deep and you need to find out what they are. And I know you can do it. Everybody has strengths, so don't go in there and tell them you don't have any. That would be bad news. Let me show you how I like to answer this question. It's pretty straight up. You'll be able to just kind of look at my answer and take a few pieces of that, shuffle it around, turn it into your answer. It's not too tough. One thing you could say, you could go in there and say, I have a solid background in accounts receivable. I have great problem-solving skills, and I get things done with little direction. And then you want to back it up a little bit. You want to back up this answer. You have a solid background in accounts receivable, okay? I mean, that could be anything. You could have a solid background in information technology, management, drafting. It could be anything. So that's a replaceable phrase there. And then you're going to want to back it up and tell them, okay, you have this solid background, but, and here's why I have that solid background. Here's some of the things, that I've done. I mean, you don't want to babble on and on and on. You want to make it real quick, but you might just want to say, I have a solid background in accounts receivable. I've been doing this for 6 years, and here's some of the things I've done. And then the other part is also good to throw in there. You have great problem-solving abilities. That shows that you know how to get things done. You know how to work through problems. You're volunteering this information that you can do this. And you also want to let them know that you work with little direction. This means that you are working with, you don't need someone hovering over you. You don't need to be micromanaged. You can kind of take things and run. So that's a great way to answer that question. You just kind of massage it around a little bit, make it your own answer. Another thing you could say is, I have great communication skills. I can work with many different types of people, varying personalities, skill levels, whatever. And what this is saying is, this is a really great way, because there are so many people in the workplace that there are so many different types of people. They all have personalities. Some are real easy to get along with. Some are more difficult. This is saying that you work well with a lot of different types of people. And then you're going to want to say that. Maybe your last job, you worked with all these different kinds of people. Describe a couple of the personalities you worked with, and let them know that you are a very universal type person. And, that they would just love to have working there, okay? Hey, this is all I really have for you today. This is Don Georgievich with jobinterviewtools.com. Make sure you stop by my site for more questions and answers. And if you like these videos, put a like up there on YouTube for me. And I'd love it if you'd share it out on Facebook or Twitter, too. You'll get that option just as soon as you click the like button. If you don't like it, hey, that's okay, too. No worries there. I'm sure I have some more that you do like. And when you do stop by my site, jobinterviewtools.com, make sure you sign up for my free interviewing class. It's called 7 Days to Mastering the Art of the Interview. And basically what you're going to get is you're going to get a whole bunch of good stuff in your email inbox every day from me while you're job interviewing. And it's a whole bunch of little stuff that's going to help you just interview a little better, how to make your resume a little better, just kind of tweak it all so you can land the job you want, okay? This is Don Georgievich. Take care. We'll see you next time.